Hey girlfriend, welcome to this third and final video. If you have made it this far, obviously something about coaching has intrigued you. Something about pursuing your dreams, pursuing what you want to do in your life, changing what you want to do in your life. And I shared my story with you yesterday and how I was in a really low place in my life. I wasn't fulfilled with where I was going. We financially weren't very stable. There was a lot of things going on in my life, and I took a chance on myself. I could have easily said no to this opportunity. I could have easily said, it's not for me, home workouts aren't for me. But I decided to take a chance on myself and say, you know what, it's gotta be better than what I'm doing right now. And I wanna pursue that. So this third and final video, you guys, I'm going to be sharing about exactly how we make an income in this business and ultimately how to join. I typically, every single month, I take about 10 girls each and every month to mentor, and just so I can take up every single moment of your time and I can be there every step of the way with you guys. And so firstly, what I want to do is just talk about some of the minor investments that we have to invest in to be a part of the community. And the amazing thing why this business really stood out to me is because when you are investing in this business, you're investing in yourself. You're not buying all these products for other people. You're personally buying what's called a coach starter kit, which literally gives you access to all of the workout programs that you yourself are going to be doing and also that you're going to be recommending for other people. So with this coach starter kit, there is different options. The lowest option starts at about $160, and there is various more expensive options. I just tell you guys that no matter the option that you choose, it is going to be great for you. So all of the different package options have different goodies in them. So the larger cost is just gonna have more supplement options. There's gonna be various shaker cups. I'm actually gonna show you a example here of a coach starter kit. But like I said, anything that you can choose from. So we do have two different supplement lines. We have the performance line and then we have the Shakeology. I am obsessed with the Energize. If you've been following me on social media for a while, you notice that I have my pre-workout. I had it into my entire pregnancy, and I'm having it now while I'm breastfeeding as well. It's completely natural. We do have vegan options. And then Recover is just basically a recovery drink that helps repair your muscles, prevent muscle soreness and things like that. And like I said, everything is completely all natural. And we do have various things. We just came out with collagen, which I'm excited about. I've just started taking it just because I didn't really take it during my pregnancy, but now I've been taking it just kind of for my skin and nails and all that fun stuff. So the second way we invest in the company is something called a coach back office. Now, I don't know if you know anybody who owns a business, but there is multiple things that people have to purchase to start up a business. So my parents, for example, they have a business and they pay for an accountant, they pay for someone to do their books, they pay for multiple things to basically keep their business up and running. And Beachbody has made it so that we have access to our own, and they've supplied it for us. So what we do is we pay $15.95 to have access to it. And what it does is this literally is where we get paid. This is where we create customer orders. This is where there's forms and documents. There is 24-hour customer service. So if I have any concerns, or let's say I'm not available for whatever reason, or I don't get back to you quick enough, you can contact customer support. So literally we have everything we need in front of us and all of the tools and supplies we need for $15 a month. I personally don't even see it come out of my bank account, but it's kind of a no-brainer, especially when I see my parents, have to fork out like hundreds of dollars a month just to have basically everything they need for their business. It's just so cool that Beachbody supplies it for us. So the third thing we invest in is something where we need in order to stay an active coach. So an active coach basically means that you are working the business, you are making an income, you're helping people. Now, it doesn't mean you necessarily need to always stay active. Now, to stay active is basically meaning that you are purchasing so much personal volume per month of at least 50. And personal volume is basically you could purchase supplementation, you could purchase, we have a clothing line, beautiful clothing line, by the way. and various things. So each and every month, you can try out different supplements, and it usually ranges from about $50 to $100. So as long as you're getting that 50 personal volume, that will keep you active. Now I always tell people, when it comes to the investment side of things, it can be scary. You are investing in yourself, you're starting your own business. Now I personally help you guys, and I always say for people when you're first starting out that you can earn back your investment very, very quickly. Kind of referencing back to some of the ways that we will be making an income here, I'll be telling you here in a moment. If you help 3 people your first month, you can actually earn back your investment. So for me, that was my initial goal, was to earn back my investment as quick as possible. And I will help you, walk you through how to do that, especially with trainings and everything that we provide for you, to help you earn back your investment as quickly as possible. So now what I want to do is talk about how we make an income in this business. There are 3 main ways. I'm going to go from my least favorite to my most favorite. And the first way we make an income is through commission. So whenever you help somebody sign up, they're ready to focus on their health and fitness, or they want to sign up as a coach, you actually make 20 to 50% commission on anything they purchase. So let's say you have someone who wants to join your accountability group, and they want to do, let's say they want to do 80-day obsession or something like that. They will have access to all of the programs, but they do need to purchase a challenge pack, or maybe they need some of the accessories to go along with it. Anything that they purchase, so let's say they purchase a challenge pack that's $160, you would get about $50. So 25% to 50% of any item that they purchase from you, you will get commission on. So that can add up pretty quickly, and that's kind of referencing back to your coach starter kit. If you help 3 people in your first month, that will completely cover your investment. So the second way we make an income is through what's called residual income. So this is kind of fun. This is basically making money while you sleep. So let's say you sign up your cousin and they're doing so amazing, they're getting results, and they absolutely love the pre-workout, or they love the clothing line and they want to keep up with it. Every time they purchase something, so let's say monthly or a couple things a month, you make money while you sleep. You automatically get commission off of it without even needing to help them. They kind of figured it out on their own. So that's the second way we make an income. So the last way that we make an income is through something called a team cycle bonus. Now this can be a little bit confusing to understand, but I promise you the longer you're in the business, the more it'll make sense to you. And this is where you see women making multi-figures in their business. This is where you see women, start working from home and stay home with their kids, is through the team cycle bonus. So how Team Cycle works, and this is what really stood out to me comparing to other companies, is you see how in a lot of companies where women will benefit from the people who ever signed up before them or the people above them. And this is kind of where you think of the whole pyramid scheme mentality. And I promise you, this is why it stands out. Team Cycle bonus, what happens is, just for an example, imagine that where there are some women that signed up before you and they are above you. The moment that you sign up as a coach, the women that helped or signed up before you will help you, and you yourself will help the team, just through volume and just through helping individuals. And this is why I love this so much, is because it's more of a cycle versus a pyramid. And that's where you see, yourself growing, and how you can individualize. I might make more than my mentor, or multiple mentors might make more than me, just based on, even if they're below me, just because of, depending on how you yourself is working. You're not going to benefit more than anybody else just because you signed up and you're in a certain spot. So that is the 3 ways to make an income. 1 being through commission, secondly being through residual income, and then the third and most common way to make an income is through Team Cycle bonus. So lastly, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go over probably the most common questions that we get as coaches, or that I get from you girls, that I kind of see in terms of whether this is for you. So probably the most common one I get is, do I have time? I have a very busy lifestyle. You know, I'm in school or I have kids running around. How do you make this possible? For me, honestly, when I started, time really was of the essence. I really didn't have a lot of time. Typically what I did is I would split it up over an hour of period of time. And that could be various things throughout the day. You know, that could be your workout would count as some, your personal development would count as some. You know, it kind of gets split throughout the day so that when I actually get home, I would have about an hour to 2 hours to physically sit down and work, and that's intentional work. The amazing thing that we are blessed with is we actually are blessed with team training. So the moment that you sign up, you actually get access to a whole bunch of trainings that you will learn everything to do with coaching, so that when you jump in, it's not overwhelming. You're not learning from scratch. There actually is a complete process that I set you up with, so that when you are signing up, you have all the tools that you need to get started. So it's not too overwhelming. And these trainings involve social media training, how to invite people to the process, how to kind of get started, how to get used to your coach back office, literally all of the things. The second thing that I probably get as a common question is, I don't want to be a salesperson. This sounds very salesy. I don't want to be, you know, reaching out to family members and be a typical salesperson. I can tell you right now, girlfriend, if it was a sales environment, I would not be doing it. I've worked in sales before and I hated it. It is totally not my jam. I honestly, and I tell girls this, if you feel like you're selling to somebody, you're not doing it right. We are here to help people. We are here to, it's kind of like when you go to, you're going to a party. You're not going to be you want to talk to somebody like you're inviting them to something. Hey, I'm going to this party. Did you want to come? It's going to be so much fun. That's exactly how we approach coaching and how we approach joining to our team accountability groups. So that's one thing that I really work really closely with you guys on, because I truly feel that it's important that we create connections with women and get to know women before all of a sudden just being, hey, like, you should buy this off me, or you should do this for me, because that's totally the wrong intentions and that's not what we're looking to do. So that's something that I too closely train you on and encourage you not to do, basically, because I truly feel that it's not intentional and it's not basically going to help anybody in any way. So those are probably the most common questions that I get. And the third and final question is, how do I get this started? And I'm scared to jump in. I'm scared to take a leap of faith on myself. That was probably my biggest hesitation on signing up. I was so worried about what other people would think. I was so worried. And honestly, I did have some negative feedback from family members. And I think it was because they didn't know. They didn't know what this business was all about. They weren't familiar with Beachbody. They thought I was just, following a pyramid scheme. And for myself, once I actually dove into it, I saw the community side of it. I saw actually that we are being intentional. We are helping others. We are focusing on ourselves ultimately. And I have dreams for myself. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to do things for myself that maybe if I had been through my corporate job and I'm helping them earn money and I'm just working minimum wage because I'm forced to work that wage, I want to be focusing on my dreams on my own time and making an income to the amount that I want to make, not because someone else is telling me to make a certain amount. So I'm telling you, and it's so hard for me to say this from behind the screen, but I'm genuinely telling you that if I hadn't have taken a leap of faith in myself, I don't know where I would be at. I'd be probably miserable. I'd be unsure of myself. I probably wouldn't be really taking care of myself in the fitness industry, and I just would be feeling stuck. I wouldn't be moving forward in any way. So take this as a sign. If you are feeling how I felt, take this as a sign that, take a leap of faith on yourself. You have 30 days. You have 30 days to let me show you that you can do this. If you don't feel like it's working for you after 30 days, that's okay. You gave it a shot, but I truly feel that over 30 days is what you actually need to be successful and actually get your toes in the sand or toes in the water. But I truly feel that anybody can do it. It just takes some time. It takes building some confidence in yourself, but I'm telling you, you will get there. So that is it, you guys. That is all of the information. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I personally will be reaching out to you. So keep an eye on your email and your DMs and your Instagram. And I'm going to follow up with you and see if you have any questions for me as well. So like I said, I do take on only 10 women a month just so I can be as intentional with you guys as I can. And you're going to see, actually probably in the emails, I'll let you kind of know how many women or how many spots I have left. The very last there's one last step here at the very end, guys, and it just kind of shows you how to register. There is a pre-registration form to fill out, and this just allows you to choose your coach starter kits, and you can kind of take a peek at them and see which one works best for you. And then we can kind of do the final registration after that. Now, it is a first come, first serve, so I am very, at time is at the essence in terms of that. I will hold your spot if you fill out the pre-registration, but I will only hold it for 24 hours. That's just, I like to be fair to everybody. So if you were super interested, definitely try to fill out the pre-registration form as quickly as you can. But I'm so excited to get to know you, and I hope this is touching your heart, and I hope it's reaching out to you like it did for me. But I cannot wait to get to know you a little bit better. Have an awesome day, and thank you so much for watching.